Another episode of The Guardians. This is episode 7, if my count is correct. Um, I am joined once again by my esteemed colleagues, Erston,
Hello, it's me, Erston.
Nick,
Yo.
and Yuzu.
Hello.
And we are going to get back into the swing of things after a little bit of time off. And get into some high stakes, high action, high comedy, big eyes, small mouth gaming goodness. When last we left the goofs, the guardians of the old faith, as it were, through a combination of circumstance and surreptitious discovery, you guys, for lack of a better term, figured out how to relieve the bleaching, the monochromization, the touch of the black glass flame from the area and individuals affected by it, thanks to your combined efforts and the thinking and discoveries of Riddell. This, of course, is a major discovery and undertaking since the beginning of this conflict between these people and the Obsidian Empire and its religion of the Black Glass Flame. It has essentially been able to steamroll everyone in its path because it just has powers beyond the grip, ability, and imaginings of anybody that's existed. Some of the greatest warriors and heroes that the realm and the world have ever known have already fallen before the might of the Black Glass Flame and the Obsidian Empire. So justifiably, everybody is stoked as shit to find out that there's actually a way to cure those, or at least relieve the bleaching, if you will, of those that have been affected by the Black Glass Flame. And so we will join our heroes I forgot what I was going to name that, but oh well, anyways. We will join our heroes. This will be the episode will begin like a day or so after the spontaneous discovery of being able to cleanse the discoloration, the uncoloration, I should say. Riddell has been hard at work ever since then, figuring out ways to be able to either recreate the effect without necessarily having all of you guys there. Because it was a team effort. It was Nakanurk telling the story, Sachko singing the melody, Suki kind of binding everyone together with her soul powers, and Daisuke, kind of acting as a conductor and an organizing force. While Riddell has not met with very many successes in recreating it without all three of you, or without all four of you, including Knockanurk, she has figured out that she doesn't necessarily need Knockanurk. Knockanurk and his telling of the story was just kind of part of the process. As more people, especially here in the camp at Frontline, hear about you guys being able to defeat the monsters, and hearing more about the story of bringing color back to the area, it really just takes a little bit of time, and a little bit of administration by you guys to start bringing people who have lost color their color back. And over the course of the past day or so, people who are feeling like they are capable are saying, hey, we know where there might be some other enclaves, there might be some other, clusters of survivors. We're going to go tell them, and we're going to bring people here, so that way this could be done. And Asano even offers to head back to Last Gods to go tell everyone there, including and especially Seiko, about what's going on. To which General Viper gives him leave to do so. As this whole thing is not really thrown a wrench in his plans for what is still being known as Operation Last Resort, but it certainly made him have to change some things that he was going to do, or things that he was depending on originally, in light of the fact that there's the possibility of having more people and materiel available. So to say that the mood inside Frontline is festive would be an understatement. There is hope in what was previously a place of just grim determination. Kind of similar to the effect that you guys had on Last Gods. Or Old Gods, I should say. Where, whereas previously, everyone was just kind of accepting their fate and just, dealing with it as best they could from that point. Your arrival and your abilities and your connection with the people around you have developed into a hope for the future and the possibility of, hey, we might actually survive this. We might actually get through it. And not only that, we might actually win. So, with that being said, it has, like I said, it's been about a day or so since that revelation was made. Asano has already left for Old Gods to go tell everybody there the news. What are you guys doing, if anything?
I mean, shit, I'm partying.
Just getting drunk and naked.
I can't get drunk, but I'm pretending to act like the inebriated folks around me.
Well, your human behavior databases are more than capable of emulating drunken behavior. Now, it's not the people aren't partying necessarily, but the mood is festive. People are happier than they were previously, and are much more hopeful for what's going on. So you see, people getting gear ready, sharpening weapons. They're like, yeah, now I'm not just sharpening a weapon to give me a few more seconds before I die. I'm sharpening a weapon to perhaps actually be able to take it to the enemy and win. But you could definitely, people that are off duty and people that are, and some of the camp followers and stuff that are just kind of hanging around. You could certainly get in and hang out and spread the vibe.
Yeah, I'm spreading the cheer. I'm turning this place into a party.
Okay, sounds good. Daisuke, what you got going on?
I'm helping set a good example on the inebriation part.
He is he's getting drunk and naked.
Daisuke, what is it that inebriated women do? I cock my head to the side. My human databases are lacking.
Make poor decisions, actually.
What kind of poor decisions?
Oh, there's an empty tent over here off to the side where I will gladly tell you of the poor decisions.
Does that mean there is more alcohol in this empty tent? I'm not very fond of the taste of fermented wheat as I am fermented grapes. Fermented grapes have a very different flavor profile.
I got some fermented grapes for you.
You all right?
Yeah.
Suki, what you got going on?
I mean, I was kind of doing my usual thing, just wander around, practicing stuff, keeping an eye on Sachiko because especially since she's pretending to be drunk, and I know she has bad decisions when she's not drunk. Even pretending seems bad. So
some of the soldiers in Frontline have heard about your ritual of shaving one's heads as part of a festival. And so you have a small core of, just like you did back in Old Gods, of bald-headed monks who are following you around and doing kind of like the Zen Buddhist master thing where they see people with like bad posture and they're like smacking them across their backs to get them to sit up straight, and like they're like trying to keep people from drinking too much because you are obviously the voice of reason amongst the gods. And so they are taking your example to the next logical step of trying to help enforce civility and temperance during these times of celebration. Let's see what's got there. So as time, not, I don't want to say time because that makes it sound like a long time. As the day passes, more people that were maybe just a day's journey away or so, and have been alerted by people coming out of what has happened, start trickling in, and you are by the evening, you all find yourselves kind of doing like an assembly line healing of people that have been brought to you, in various states of monochromization. And by the end of the evening, all of you are exhausted. Even you, Sachiko, who, technically doesn't need rest, you feel you feel drained, essentially. Like you put a lot of yourself into helping to heal these people, and as a result it is very, draining on you mentally and emotionally, what emotions you have. And so you every for the next couple of days, I will say, when you guys, at the end of the evening, when you guys crash, you crash. But more and more people keep coming. And even Riddell is kind of starting to get like overwhelmed with what's going on. And after a couple of days, you guys are all brought to General Viper. General Viper and the Deadly Vipers, minus Asano, who is still on his way back to Old Gods, in the command tent. And General Viper will, you guys are all seated at the war table, as it were, and General Viper will look to all of you and say, well, these past few days have been eventful and momentous indeed, but Riddell has been letting me know that she has some concerns about what to do moving forward. While it is obvious all of you have the ability to help heal those who are deep in the grip of the black glass flame, she worries of the toll that it takes on you. You all obviously appear exhausted after helping all of these people. And so we are trying to figure out a way to make this easier on all of you, because I am also going to need all of you on the battlefield when it finally comes time to start fighting back against the Obsidians. And Crash and the others had an interesting idea. Crash? So, you guys remember the party? As he's looking at all of you.
I do remember the party, but for the amount I was supposedly supposed to be drinking, I feel like I should have been what is considered blacked out.
Well, that's...
I'm guessing you're referring to the one in Old Gods.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
So...
Yes, I remember.
So, we were thinking maybe what... And it sounds kind of dumb when you think about it, but maybe what everyone needs is like an actual like festival, right? Like when people are more hopeful, the healing seems to take better. And so we were talking to General Viper, and we're like, well, when we get as many people as we can here, why don't we just have a knockdown, drag out party to get as many people back on their feet as possible. So that way, then when it's time to go to fight, maybe we have that many more hands. But you guys would know better how that would work with all of you and your abilities. I mean, and Viper will take over. We're entering uncharted territory here, and we're hoping that perhaps all of you can give us a little bit more insight into what you think would work in order to maximize the effects of what you're able to do while reducing the strain that it has on all of you.
So you wish to have a party?
That is the long and short of it, yes. But we're at a loss as to exactly, and just at that moment, the door of the tent will fly open, and everyone will look at once, of course, at the motion and the noise of the tent flap flying open, and there's Seiko. And she goes, "Did someone say a festival? I know how to put together a festival." Yeah,
Clap my hands in joy.
Festival for the restival.
Festival for the
You
rest.
said, wait, so I'm hearing this correctly. You said Seiko, right?
Yeah,
She's
Seiko.
here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seiko's here?
yeah.
The priestess.
I
Yeah.
gotta give Seiko a big hug. Mistress, I missed you so much.
And there's a what? as Sachiko wraps her mechanical arms around Seiko. And she goes,
When I am
"Nice."
not doing my idol duties, I don't have anyone to do maid duties for.
I'm very glad that you miss me. But
I set her back down very gently and pat her on the head.
I have I and everyone else back at Old Gods has missed all of you incredibly as well. And Asano will walk in right behind her and stand off to the side, and he will be like, "She insisted that I bring her back with me. Other people who are wanting to make the journey are preparing themselves to do so. We should have a considerable number of people here within the next couple of days coming from Old Guts. And I wanted to be here to make sure that they will be welcomed by another familiar face." And she will walk over and she will give Suki a hug, and she will stop in front of Daisuke, and she will look over at Suki, and she will be like, Is it okay?"
You can pat him on the head, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
She will reluctantly raise a hand and pat it on his head, like very, very stiffly.
Mm-hmm.
And he wags his tail like a good dog.
Wow, wow.
One. And she will turn back around to all of you guys, and she will be like, "Well, since it appears that we're going to be having a considerable number of more people coming, it would be in our best interest to go ahead and get things put together for this grand festival. Don't you think?"
I clap my hands delighted. I will do whatever is required of me.
And she will look to General Viper. General Viper, will you leave the execution of this festival in my hands? And General Viper will Well, it appears that if there is nothing else that we have going for us, it is certainly surreptitiousness and serendipity, as things just happen to come along at the proper times in order to make things slightly easier for us. By all means, Seiko, please proceed.
I bow my head graciously and. Oh, you said Seiko. My bad. Oops, I forgot my name.
Seichiko.
Seichiko, Sachi Kuroto.
Seichiyuki.
Seichiyuki. Oh, that's the name of your idol group.
Yeah.
It's the 3 S's. Seichiyuki.
I'm going to be following around Seiko,
Okay.
helping her with every fiber of my metallic being.
Okay. So, here's what's gonna go down. You guys are all going to be involved in the planning and execution of a festival / concert. Because Sachiko being able to spread her voice and her love to as many people as possible within earshot is an important component of the cure, as it were. So,
She's the built-in megaphone.
yeah. So it's going to be a festival that will be culminated with a big grand, like Final Fantasy X2 fucking level of live concert performance by literally this world's only idol. So you're automatically the best. So what I would like is to determine the efficacy of this grand festival and concert. I would like... yes, indeed, Nasty. She is also automatically the worst. One of our viewers made the comment that she's also automatically the worst. See, I should have opened the book earlier. Should probably actually just open it through here. But anyways, so here's what I want. I want you guys to give me rolls.
I've got rolls for days.
Like buttery rolls.
Like
rolls.
Hawaiian rolls. Hawaiian roll. The rolls, jelly rolls. Fucking book. Come here, book. Get in front of me. These are going to be actually pretty simple stat checks. The way that it's going to work is that each of you are going to be utilizing your particular bailiwick, I guess you could call it. I don't know. Words escape me minorly right now. Because essentially you guys represent, the trinity of the tri-stats. You have Seiko, you have Sachiko, who's the body. She's the body. Daisuke, who is the mind, and Suki, who is the soul. So, I would like for each of you guys to give me, your stat. Give me a roll of your stat as you each put your specialty into making the party happen. Are these your roles, Daisuke and Suki? That I see in the chat.
Oh no, those are.
Oh, those are old. Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Delete that.
Okay, hold on. Let me here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear the chat so that I can make sure that I'm looking at the right ones. Okay. Now, yeah. Give me 2d6 rolls, add your stat.
My body stat.
Yep.
Okay, 21. Because with my points from the last game, I forgot to tell you, I got my body is now 14 instead of 12.
She's got more body. Slightly more jiggle, slightly more thick.
I only got a 13.
I
Okay.
managed a 16 for soul.
21.
I'm actually a soul man.
No, you're rolling mind.
Mind.
Oh, I
I
thought you were talking about our highest stats.
No, I'm talking about the stat that I have attributed to you.
Oh, okay. Then 10.
Okay. 21 for that body, yada, 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 yada.
Well, my body is 14. I rolled 7, so 21.
Yep. 13, and then 10 for his brains. Okay. So now the good thing is that there were no DVs to be hit. I was actually just kind of taking everybody's totals and adding them together to create what I am essentially calling a happiness quotient. So 21, 34, 44 is the happiness quotient. I'm gonna 24 happiness quotient. I know how to spell quotient. There we go. 44 HQ. Okay. So with the happiness quotient, I am going to present where you've taken the time. It's taken a few days, it's taken like 2 days, and people are trickling in from all over, as they hear more about the things that you guys have done. And for every non-bleached person that, God, this sounds kind of racist.
I was thinking that just as you said that.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds kind of racist.
That'd be itis for Sepia.
The itis. Maybe I have become
Challenged?
maybe I have chromatically challenged. Yeah, there we
That's
go.
not any better.
Yeah, that's not much better. That just literally sounds like I'm saying white. Oh my gosh. For those who are less under the grip of the black glass flame, I guess that'll work. Maybe we have become too woke for 90s anime. Seiko will get these individuals involved toot sweet in getting things done, and getting this party set up. It is quite possibly going to be the biggest party in the world. Because you don't know of anybody in the Obsidian Empire parties. And for whatever reason, it doesn't appear that any forces, any monsters, or anything coming from the ruined capital are making any attempts to do anything or stop anything, which is odd. But General Viper is also not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. The more people that he can get together, and the safer that everyone is for right now, the better off it is for everyone. So he is glad for the situation as it currently stands. It's the biggest party in the world.
Sachiko is so fucking excited because she loves parties.
To party. So the where was I? Oh yeah. So as things are being put together and built, like they're building a stage. Like they're chopping down trees. And that is part of Sachiko's what she's doing, because you and Crash have the best axes. So you use your axes and your super strength to chop down trees. He chops down trees, eating my lunch. Shit. Okay, I need to stop going down that road. Seasoning coffee and has buttered scones for tea.
Are your weapons decorated at all? Do they have accents?
All right, everybody. I'm afraid all of you have now died. And the game is over, and nobody gets any XP, and the world now falls under the sway of the Black Glass Flame, and all of you can blame Erston. So there you go. I'll just
see you guys next week.
Yeah.
I'll roll with your character.
Worth it.
So that's pretty much what. Get tons of XP. Yeah, get tons of XP. Unfortunately, everyone died. How much XP do I get
For massacring everyone. Yeah.
How much XP do I get for destroying the world? None. You don't. You get no XP. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I'm the one who's responsible for everyone dying. It's like, yes, but you also died too. Ooh, does that mean I get extra for me? Anyways. But yeah, that's what Sachiko throws out. That's her contribution to the happiness quotient. Is her physical ability to bring people together and to actually build the stage and shit that she's going to sing on.
And with being anatomically correct.
Fully functional and anatomically correct. Okay, I need to see if whether or not the bot knows the data.
Emphasis on anatomically.
Analtomically? Did you just say that?
I did.
Analtomically?
That.
Analtomically? That song. Because now I have to look it up. Damn it. At least it's not like looking up the fucking let's go Shipatsu. Watashi wa motome protect my balls. The data tango? Yeah, the sexy data tango? Yeah, yep, sexy data tango.
If while you're out at space, love, you're horny as a tard, take a tip from a security chief, love, that fat slut Tasha Yard. She discovered the pleasures of data. He became her sexual pet, 'cause he's
fully functional now and anatomically correct.
He's fully functional. functional and anatomically correct.
Okay, I'll stop it there.
Nice.
I just had to get it started. I had to hear it. It had to be done. Okay. It is a solid song. Okay, so but yeah, so she's building the stage. Daisuke, you are being trusted with essentially like managing, like doing doing personnel and material management. Seiko trusts that you have the mind and acumen to be able to pull it off. And so when she tells you, you know, someone will tell her where stuff is or what things are needed, she will then tell you, and then you do your thing of managing people and materials, just as your previous life. You were an expert in doing so. And Suki, you are essentially given the task of, there are still people who are doubtful. There are still people who are afraid. And they can look at Sachiko and she is unnaturally happy. And so that doesn't inspire a lot of trust. And Daisuke is already sus as hell. Just, you know, like, people, like, it's not that people don't trust him, but they've seen how he acts sometimes. And so they're, you know, when he's like, hey, everything's going to be fine, they're like, is it though? Is it though?
Great gentleman.
What's that?
Like a great gentleman.
Yeah, like a great gentleman. And so it ends up inevitably falling to you, Suki, and Riddell to reassure people. These poor people who have been through a lot and, you know, are probably going to go through some more. And so what you've been doing is not necessarily like counseling, but you've been like, you know, hey, look, you know, me and my friends are here to help make things better. You know, so, you know, you could trust us. You can trust what we have to say. Yes, Sachiko's weird, but she's earnest and she's honest and she's not trying to lead you astray. And Daisuke's there.
I am here whenever you need me.
And he's a good friend who comes through in a pinch, and sometimes only asks for a pinch, in payment for his assistance. It's not really all that difficult to say good things about Daisuke. It's just funny to act like it. He's a solid dude, except when there's chicks around, and there always seems
Except
to
when
be
more
there's
solid.
what?
there always seem to be chicks around. So, it's been a couple of days since everything started. People have been trickling and tracking in and coming into the place. More people are helping to put things together. And you guys have been noticing that even without you directly applying your wooj, the area has been getting more colorful, which is still kind of racist. You know, the trees are, you know, getting their green more of their green back, and people are coming in and they're not looking like and everything's horrible and I'm gonna die. They're more hopeful. And so, maybe, with one big gesture, you guys can really like turn things around in the area. So we are going to go to the festival itself, and I know which one I want to. This one.
This is going to be the perfect festival. There's not anything that could possibly go wrong.
Nothing could ever go wrong. Yeah, there. Give me that. Give me that Chrono Cross.
Step Chrono Cross Chan.
Oh my gosh, so the
Sorry.
So I saw this thing on TikTok and it's about Lady Dimitrescu. And it's like it shows one of the scenes where she like busts into the room, and then this dude who's wearing the tank top and the cutoff shorts, he's like, oh no, I hope not. And he like actually climbs into the dryer. And he's like, oh no, I hope something horrible doesn't happen to me while I'm stuck in this dryer. That's the thirst for Lady Dimitrescu is pretty
I
fucking...
can't be thirsty for her because she looks almost exactly like my mom facial wise.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, that would be...
Her face looks exactly like my mom.
Can.
So I see all these moods.
Well, yeah,
like,
no, he does have a point.
Confusing.
You can. It would just be problematic.
It just, I can't get into her because she looks like my mom.
So it's okay if I do, right?
I showed pictures of my mom to Jesse, and he was like, holy shit. I was like, yeah. And I was like, don't keep those.
Well, number one, you fucked up because you gave them to him.
Yeah. It's already on his porn drive.
It's all...
Probably.
Which is what we call his hard drive.
I get it, because it's hard.
Because it's hard and it's dry.
Oh, no,
and also because
Wait, was that an extra?
Well, and also because his hard drive literally has nothing but porn on it.
Is that true?
Probably.
Probably. Question mark?
I'm gonna say if this was about 20 years ago, maybe, but there's so much porn on the internet. You
Who
need to fill your
keeps
hard
porn
drive
on their hard drive anymore?
I keep porn on my hard drive. There's old stuff you can't find on fucking Pornhub or anything like that anymore. Like the old good stuff, like old 90s stuff. Like some of that didn't make it. Oh wow, I didn't even know that was a queue.
That is true. My friend
Yeah.
used to have, back when having 20 gigs was nice. He had strapped enough hard drives to his machine to actually make 1 terabyte, and he had filled about 900 gigs worth of porn.
Oh. Does one person really go through that much?
I'd say he's a collector, but he's a little weird. So,
I mean, I don't know, like...
Do you organize it?
Well, I mean, mine's organized.
Plus, we also...
I was gonna say his probably wasn't. I'd seen Rick set up. He had hard drives duct taped to the side of his tower.
Oh, I mean, that's
very interesting.
Well, I mean, that's like when I slaved an external hard drive to my old Macintosh 2. So that way it had a whopping 500 megs of storage.
Ow, 5 megs, that's so big. It's a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
It's a lot of damage.
It was pretty big for the 90s. That's pretty much all I can say to anybody now is that I was big in the 90s.
The other reason we refer to Jez's drive as the porn drive is we are pretty sure he is a single source of porn on the entire internet. Like Pornhub, all those sites, like store their data through him.
Yeah, he filters the cloud.
He sources the data to the porn to them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is very interesting.
So much porn. Anyways, so back when I changed the subject back to what we were talking about originally.
Sorry.
Porn.
And now it's for something completely different.
Okay.
To the festival.
Yes, to the festival. So what I'm going to do for this particular section is you guys, as I've posted, have a happiness quotient. Your happiness quotient is 44. This is how much general happiness is pulsing through the festival as it begins. I'm going to present a series of scenarios to each of you. How you resolve these scenarios are going to determine if whether or not the happiness quotient goes up or if the happiness quotient goes down. There is a target number for happiness that I have determined that I am not going to tell you. If the happiness quotient reaches this terminal, this point, then you can consider the event to be a success, and I will describe it as such. If the happiness quotient does not reach it, but doesn't go down too low, there will be some changes, but it's not going to be anything great. However, if you guys fuck up and the happiness quotient tanks, there might be some bad things that happen. So I would endeavor for all of you to think critically and think carefully about how you're going to approach the scenarios that I'm about to put in front of you. We will begin with Suki. So the festival has essentially begun. There was a kind of opening ceremony, if you will, where General Viper and Riddell, General Viper, not used to doing this kind of thing in a long time, kind of was like, welcome everyone to, I don't even know what this is. It's a party. I hope everyone enjoys themselves. Please, spread the hope, spread the love, blah, blah, blah. While Riddell was, of course, much more charismatic and political, about, telling people, what the goal of this event was. So things are happening. There are various, booths of games, and stuff like that. I forgot to open up that list. Blarg. Oh wait, no, it's on here. And so, Suki, you are okay. So, before I get to your event, Suki, what are you trying to do for the festival? Do you have like a particular thing that you're trying to accomplish? Did you open up a head shaving booth? Something like that. Like, is there something in particular that you want to try to accomplish with the festival?
I mean, I could say some heads. It was that typically happened every week anyway. Back in the day, you know, a couple hundred years ago. Beyond that, just making sure everybody's happy.
Okay.
Since they've never been to a festival before, and I'm assuming there's no drugs we can get, so it can't be like a true festival.
It can't be a rave. Like, where's
Yeah, I'm sure Daisuke could pull drugs out of the suitcase.
Daisuke? You got some Molly in there, bro.
I don't do that kind of business
Anymore
in public.
in public.
It's
like, shit.
You packing?
I was like, you packing? You packing, bro?
Why, yes. Pulls out some ramen packets.
Okay. Let me see. All right. So, so Suki, as you're, going around and making sure that the event is proceeding apace, you will come across, for lack of a better term, a fight. A couple of individuals, a couple of, kind of the big burly man types, are standing off from each other. And they are exchanging heated words. That, of course, this being a T for Teen show, a TVY7 show, we will censor for the sanctity of the children. They have not gotten to fisticuffs yet, but it certainly appears that things could devolve down that route. So give me so as you approach the situation, what are you doing?
I guess I will get in between the two. So what's going on here?
Do you have, let me pull you up here so I can see characters. Double check your skillies real quick. Skillies. Let's see, skill group, ninja, scientific, and school. Man, you suck at talking to people. Which is fine, because fighting through your deficiencies is the true path of being a hero. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and give me a mind check. You know what? I think skill group school, because you have to deal with, like, people fighting at school. Usually it's you doing the fighting and you end up just beating people up. But, every once in a while you've had to talk someone down, so I'll give it to you if you want to use skill group school.
All right.
Damn.
Is that mind with school then?
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 total.
17 total. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, we got to remember how skills work. They give you edge. So just roll your third die. Okay, not enough to matter. Yeah, we'll stick with the 11. So a total of 15 for you. Okay.
Okay.
So it takes a bit, and the guys don't calm down during the thing. They're still very much pointing at each other, but essentially what you've run into, what you've stumbled into, is funny thing about war, and funny thing about all-encompassing wars, they tend to make people forget old grudges. That is, until things are fairly peaceful, and those people bring those grudges back. So, Laborer A on your left and Laborer B on your right are both members of opposing nations that used to exist before the Black Glass Flame and the Obsidian Empire showed up. And they have decided that since it looks like everyone's going to be able to fight the Black Glass Flame, it's time to talk about some old wounds and some old hurts. And they are bound and determined, as possibly, they don't know, the last people of either of their nations to settle it here and now in the at the festival, because where else are they going to do it? What are you doing?
Oh, well,
Encouraging it.
Yeah, make them fight. Like, just do it. Just fucking figure it out right now.
how long? Because in theory, there's a concert, right?
The culmination of the festival is going to be a concert by Sachiko. Yes.
How much time do we have before that?
Party's pretty much just started, and you guys weren't going to get to the festival or to the concert until like after sundown, and it's early afternoon, so like 12:01. So you got some time.
Okay. They want to fight. We're going to. I'm going to tell them, come with me. And I'm going to set up a ring, and we're going to have some sparring matches, so that everybody can work out any sort of fights that they want. But it is heavily regulated by me and ruled.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just pull up a little something here. That.
The loser gets lasered by Sachiko.
Loser gets lasered in the dick. So a little problem with that. These guys aren't interested in a sparring match. This is an age-old, generations-old blood hatred between these two guys and their families and their families' families and their countries and their and all of that stuff. This is a matter of tradition and blood and pride, and I'm gonna whoop this guy's ass, and I'm gonna put him in the ground because his granddaddy killed my uncle, and all of that stuff that you've heard thousands of times before. This is nothing new to you, the petty grudges of mortals. But sparring, like, if he loses, he'll still be alive, and my family's honor won't be avenged.
Yeah, well, it's either this or I kill you both. And just be done with it. And then your grudges go away.
Oh shit.
You saying that to him with all the people around? Yes, you are. Okay, so
Yes.
The other people around, yeah, right, that escalated quickly. So the other people who are around are kind of like taken aback. They're like, they appear obviously startled and frightened by your words. Give me. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let me look at you again. Oh, again. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm old and tired of petty squabbles.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me look at something here myself.
I'm gonna make so many squabbles.
So many squabbles. The two guys. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's what I want you to do.
The two guys?
No. I mean, she
Daisuke.
has ripped her shirt off in the pursuit of victory before. So I mean, I don't know if that's what she wants to do. But what I am intending to say is I would like for you to make me another mind check to make the threat stick. You can use ninja to give yourself to put an edge on it. Same roll as before. Okay. Okay. So you go, I'll kill the both of you guys, and then all the grudges will be over. And they got that. And they will stand down, and be like, yeah, and this, we'll just stay away from each other. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy, and not worth it to get into a fight with a god, and blah blah blah, and they'll break off. The crowd that had gathered around and watched the proceedings don't seem too terribly thrilled with the outcome. Yeah, the guys stopped fighting, but they're still kind of at each other's throats. They're just separated, and you threatened to kill a couple guys. So, yeah.
You threatened to kill a couple of guys. Sorry, the way Mike said it was just so funny to me. Like,
Yeah, like threatening to kill them because they're a couple. You're just all sorts of offensive tonight.
So much offend. Unless, so I am going to.
I think I failed, guys.
I'm going to just gonna record that real quick. What's your soul?
A 9.
9? Okay. All right. We will move on to Daisuke.
I look forward to failing this.
All right, Daisuke. Since everything is actually underway now, you found that you're not as in demand. Your attention, I should say, is not as much in demand because things are moving and things are progressing steadily. And you're walking around. Or I should ask, I'll give you the same question that I gave to Suki. Is there anything in particular that you want to have be as your contribution to the festival other than setting it up? Do you want to, set up any games or do anything in particular to your idiom?
A haunted house.
Oh, haunted house, eh? Are you using elements from the briefcase to set up the haunted house, or are you just
I will
using?
be.
Okay.
Pulling out a real live murder, all that sort
Is
of
it
thing.
gonna have
Just
really
kidding.
bad cooking in it? That's actually like the most horrifying part of the.
It's like the cooking that you see in anime. It's all censored out.
Yeah.
Or like, was it the fucking?
It's like
The
in Food Wars, like the squid dipped in like what, peanut butter or something, and he makes the girl eat it, and it's all like hentai, and she's like, ah!
Dude, Food Wars, it's just hentai with food. Like that fucking first episode with the meat juices. And like her clothes are ripping off and like the juices are flowing between her legs and shit. Like
Me whenever I eat tiramisu.
like meat juices. Ugh.
Wait. The character tiramisu?
No, I mean I could be eating out tiramisu, but no, I just mean the dish. If that's what Daisuke wants to imagine Sachiko doing, by all means, imagine it.
Oh, I am.
Sachiko was programmed to swing both ways.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta find the new rant. I gotta find it and I gotta put it up. I gotta give it to Yuzu so she can hear it.
Oh, the successor to the Golden Boy one?
Yeah, the successor to the Golden Boy rant. So okay, so you set up a haunted house.
I mostly want to science the shit out of this.
Okay.
I'm aiming to test if it's only positive emotions or if it's any emotions at all, as long as they're like strong and dramatic emotions that trigger the recoloring of people.
Recoloring.
Wait, that sounds kind of racist.
Still kind of racist, yeah.
Recoloring.
This racist episode has been brought to you by
The Guardians.
Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco wa Bonso no dekyo de okuri shimashita. Brought to you by Ku Klux Klan. Sponsor no dekyo de okuri shimashita.
Oh my god.
Okay.
With names like Grand Wizard, you think they'd just play some D&D and get it out of their systems, but no, they actually have to be dumb.
Oh, okay. Now I have to find gamers.
Sorry, that was really
Oh, the gamers?
inappropriate.
No, not the gamers. Gamers.
Gamers.
There's another movie, and it's called Gamers. And it is horrible, and it is not all that good, but it is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I have to expose it to as many people as possible, because inside that movie are just outrageous caricatures of everyone you've ever gamed with in your entire life. And
I mean, I bought it, so
you have it?
I have it on DVD.
Oh, I bought it on DVD when it first came out, like a long ass time ago, but then I
My name
lost
is
it.
Gamer Girl 13, and I love playing COD, and I use the pink gun skin.
No, this is for tabletops.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for tables.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the guys
And-
have been gaming for like 20, 30 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude broke off his engagement just a game.
Yeah. And then fucking Ed Reese has it's got some of the best stuff like ever. He's like, Reese's character keeps on getting killed and he is so broken up about it, he keeps on calling the DM and he's like, just because you hate me doesn't mean you had to hurt me, and I'm I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna make you feel so much pain, and then you're gonna die, and then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fuck on your grave. And he's like rubbing the phone on his crotch. He's like, you hear that? That's me fucking you. he's like, I got a trident with a power surge up your ass. It's literally some of the funniest shit ever, and it's horrible. And everyone has to watch it, and I think it's on Amazon. And I will find it.
We'll have to have a
later.
watch night.
Yes, we will, because it's amazing. Anyways, okay, so Daisuke has made a haunted house, and he wants to science a haunted house. So let's see, Daisuke, why don't you
Yes.
go ahead and give me a mind check to actually no. Give me a soul check. Give me a soul check with let me see, let me look at your skills real quick. See if you got anything that'll put an edge on it. Let's see. Daisuke.
Maybe adventuring. The horrors I've seen.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. So
Is she a base?
what?
Never mind. Ignore me.
So
I was thinking of a movie.
oh. Actually no. Skill group social.
Okay. So that gives an edge.
Wow, that's with the edge.
I've been rolling balls.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not bad. 2 4s.
Well, that's 2 4s. And it didn't keep the 3, huh? That's still kind of ew. But that's 8 plus your 12 for 20.
True.
So it's still considerable. Okay, so I don't know if you remember. Did you watch a lot of Tenchi Universe, Tenchi the TV?
Actually, no, I've never watched it.
Okay, I'll have to expose it to you sometime. So in the festival episode, oh yeah, here we go. That's what this is. This is the festival episode. Because every anime in the 90s had a festival episode. In the festival episode of that one, Washu makes a haunted house that is a literal traversal of the 9 worst hells. With your 20 soul check and using assets from the briefcase, you essentially create about the same thing. And so you so you discover that it is not just any kind of emotion that helps to lift the grip of the black glass flame from people. They do very specifically have to be, not very specifically, but it works better if they're like more hopeful and less frightening. The people who are having fun are fine. Not everyone has fun though.
This is very educational.
This is very educational. The people who don't have fun, and who know that it was you that made this haunted house, think that you are a god who has come to punish them for whatever sins they have committed in life, before they go and try to do battle with the Obsidian Empire and the Black Glass Flame. Oh my god, you guys are horrible at this. So
It's all up to you, Sachiko.
oh man. when Sachiko's your only hope.
I don't know if this is the direction you were expecting it to go, but it's going there.
Yeah, this is the
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just adjust this. We'll do that. Okay, Sachiko, we're gonna go to you now.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you're putting your own personal stamp on over the course of this festival? Your concert is a separate event, technically. That is
Yeah.
just going to be the culmination of the night. So is there anything leading up to that over the course of the festival that you are putting your mark on? What is it?
Yeah, well, Sachiko has a secret crush on Crash, but she's too weird to admit it. So
Kissing booth?
so in the hopes, so in the hopes that she can entice Crash so she can angrily and in a very mean-spirited way flirt with him, she is going to set up a kissing booth. And it's also a good marketing strategy to get people interested in the concert.
It very much is. And also you are a cute sexy young lady.
I'm immune to all diseases.
That is certainly a selling point.
Won't get none, won't give none.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends. Like, she might not suffer from them.
I mean, yeah, I guess she could give them.
She could still have
I
them.
can spread them around by accident, but
Yeah.
I can't get it myself.
Yeah, she herself can't
Not
get
my
it.
problem.
And there it is. That's how this rural
discovers
world
syphilis.
discovers gonorrhea. Oh my god, you guys are horrible. Okay. These are our heroes, folks. To everybody who is watching and enjoying the show, these are the heroes. They're the ones who showed up.
And see, Sachiko has never had a crush before, so she doesn't know that it's a crush. She just knows that she has to be really mean to Crash.
So it's kind of like, oh my god, what is it, Louise in Bob's Burgers? How she has the
Yes.
thing. How she has the thing for the boy group.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to properly handle those sorts of emotions. She's never really had this much free will before, and it's
So
just
she
going
just-
a little bit insane.
And so she always wants to slap him and stuff him in a locker and shit like that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Our
Okay.
secret goal is to reach 0 happiness.
Is it a secret?
Yeah, because this is golf rules, right? The lower the number, the better,
Yeah,
right?
the lower the number, the better. Okay. So, Sachiko, you have set up a kissing booth.
Yeah.
Even though the concept of a kissing booth was originally foreign to the people of this realm, it is something that is quickly understood. Because it has a very simple premise. And so, because of what it is and who is there, it becomes popular very quickly.
You should recruit Asano.
And yeah, recruit Asano to also
I
get
just
kisses.
imagine that whatever you used to determine it, Asano and Crash end up having to kiss.
Okay, so you've set up a kissing booth.
Yeah. Every
And-
festival needs one.
Every proper anime festival does indeed need a kissing booth. Oh, it also needs a fortune telling booth. We didn't. Oh, I should have had Suki do that. Oh well, next time. She already did enough. Okay, so I would like for you
Yeah.
to make me
Yeah.
Let me open it up here so I can see what your skills are. Help out with that. Maxima!
Ignore all the weird fucking shit on the bottom.
Yeah,
I was-
it's
yeah.
fine. Okay, what you got? You got skill group entertainer. That helps. You've got inspire as an attribute. Is that a...
Yeah. Oh man, I probably should have been using Inspire during those last few fights, but I kind of forgot I had Inspire. I'm a very bad idol.
Oh,
This whole time you've just never been tapping into your true power.
Pretty much, I guess.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I guess occupation entertainer will be better. Okay, we'll work out best. All right, so yeah, give me
And my body is 14 now. I
Yeah.
just forgot to update it.
Really, how old's the rest of you?
I'm actually 3 years old, but but that was when I was built. But I was born with the capabilities of someone who is probably at least 100.
she is fully
I have the
functional
mind- I am built to be fully functional and
and
anatomically
anatomically correct. Okay.
Tell that to the
Tell that to the government, yeah. If there's grass on the field,
Even if it's AstroTurf.
even if it's fake.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, let me shrink this back down. Back. Okay. Okay. So here we go. What was I? Shit! I shouldn't have closed your shit. Anyways, give me. Okay, it's gonna be a bod check. It's gonna be a body check, and it's gonna be. No. Forget body.
Okay.
This needs to be soul. It's gonna be soul.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I want you, it's going to be soul, and you can use occupation entertainer because here's what's happening, okay? You have a line, and you can see that Crash is in the line. But you don't want to be a cheater and just tell Crash to come. And also, like, that would make it obvious. You don't want to just say, hey, Crash, you can go ahead and come up to the front of the line. Ha ha. No. Then people would know that you're thirsty. No, you can't have that.
Now, I'm an innocent idol, and this is so people can kiss the innocent idol.
So you have a with your abilities as an entertainer, you have the ability to kind of like, shuffle some people off where you're like, they get the peck on the cheek, or maybe you don't actually like kiss them or anything, and you like try to get through people through as quickly as possible. This roll is going to determine how long it takes for you to get to Crash.
Okay.
So, give me a soul roll, and you can go ahead and give me an edge with your occupation entertainer skill.
So a minor edge then?
Yes.
Okay. 8.
Plus your...
Plus my soul, which is 4. Oh no.
So what's that, a total of 12?
12, yeah.
Okay. You're doing your best. You see that Crash is back there, and you're like, I want to save as much of these synthetic lips for him as possible, and then I want to slap him, and then I want to hug him and put him in a box and keep him in my basement forever. And so, you're trying to get through people as quickly as possible to get Crash up there. And it takes a while. And because you're not giving, well, some of the people don't think you're giving them the proper attention.
Oh my.
You know, so some of the guys and gals that come through the kissing booth, they're like, you know,
Oh no, I give the girls really good attention.
oh, okay, all right, I see that, all right. Well, then that makes it even worse for the guys who are like, well, you know, I was right here.
Oh no.
So good job.
Oh no.
And because of that, it takes a while. Some of your people are disgruntled at the unfair treatment and the lack of attention being given for the endeavor. And then, just as you've got like 2 people left before Crash, and Crash is kind of oh god, I just thought of this. You quickly get one person through. You practically grab them, like smooch them, and then like throw them
Toss them
behind.
across,
Yeah,
like,
and then
fucking-
toss them across the and like "Ah!" Just you got the one person in front of you, and you're like, oh, you know, this, here it is. It's gonna happen, yay! And then you hear off to the side a tittering gaggle of giggling girls. And you look over, and it's your cheerleading squad. And they are off over to the side, and they're waving at Crash. And in that moment, Crash makes a decision. And he looks at you, and he looks at them, and he looks at you, and he looks at them, and then he gets out of the line and goes to go hang out with your cheerleading squad that came from Old God's Village. And now he has 4 girls all over him instead of just one that he's not quite sure of whether or not she likes him or not. And you missed the chance to shoot your shot.
This is
Womp
what heartbreak
womp.
feels like.
And you have a really high body.
Yeah, I have a high body.
Okay. Why
I'm
did
like,
you?
oh, should I super speed to like accidentally trip in front of him so
What?
he just happens to fall on me and kiss me?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do something to try to make up for it, or are you gonna give up?
Look, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip the closed sign.
Okay.
Be like, you can pay attention for after the show because there's gonna be more kisses then. And then I run to Crash. Full tongue.
Oh wow.
Full tongue.
Snogs him.
I just smooch him. I roll reversal. Like usually it's like a creepy old man, you know, on the girl doing like something really creepy. Well, Sachiko is gonna do the creepy thing. Well, okay, not creepy. The thing she thinks is gonna get Crash to notice her. Full tongue. In front of the cheerleaders.
Full tongue in front of the cheerleaders. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do something else real quick.
Creepy 3-year-old. Setting traps.
I mean, you are 3. 2 years since activation.
We're just gonna do this one real quick.
And I have super speed.
Yes, you do
So,
have super speed, so
I can get to him real fast.
you can. There is no doubt to that. And so you and blaze a trail of fire.
No one's gonna fuck with Crash.
And as he's running over to them, and it's the slow motion, I'm about to enter heaven. You zip in front of him, and okay, so you have in your memory banks how kisses are supposed to go down in movies and stuff like that, except that you've never actually kissed anyone before. So you don't know how to put one on. So, have you ever seen Coneheads?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So, we have so much. I have to show you so much so you get my references. Hold on. Let me see if I can find an image for it real quick. Connie Conehead. Just give me an image. I just need one. Oh, it doesn't give me a good one. Okay, well, I'll have to throw it at you later. It's hilarious. Anyways, so you don't quite know how to put a kiss on somebody. And so that's totally showing on stream, Mike. You should close that. Okay. I have to learn to have a separate window open so that way it doesn't get all that. Anyways, so you stop right in front of him. Face jutted forward, mouth open, tongue out. And he smacks right into you because you're also, a super sturdy, super strong robot that can stop on a dime and is not affected by inertia. But he is a fleshy human thing. So he crashes into you. And
That's how he got his name.
And slams into your face at full tilt. And he bounces off, and just kind of his nose bleed spurts up into the air, and he just kind of plunk falls down and is unconscious.
I kneel over Crash, my hands the panicked anime girl, wow, Baka! Can I nurse him back to health?
You have a skill set?
No, I have domestic.
Well, I mean, that could be minor first aid. I could call it that if you want to give me a mind check with that as an edge.
When you first crashed into me, I knew it was true love.
When your body impacted with mine at terminal velocity.
Okay, what did you say I should roll to try to bring it back to consciousness?
Give me a mind check with a minor edge.
6. And so 12.
Okay. You will manage to kind of gently smack him awake.
I
The-
gently smack him awake.
The cheerleading squad, the girls behind you, are, I mean, they don't want to be mad at you because they're your girls, but at the same time, like, they were, you know, they were going to be all over Crash, and you kind of cock blocked them.
I just refer them to shoujo anime. Don't you know what true love is?
And so he'll be like, what? Sachiko? What happens?
I should be acting all like sweet and cute, but instead I'm like yelling at him. I'm like, "You baka, you were supposed to kiss me and you ruined it. I was waiting for you."
Whoa, really? I was looking forward to it, but man, it was just taking so long, and they seemed ready to go, and they're like, we are ready to go.
Okay, I fucking knocked him unconscious again because he's not being cute or romantic. Baka! I get
Real
really
mid-
angry.
Real misery vibe on this one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's oh my gosh, you guys suck so much.
I was never in it for the race. I was doing for science.
I'd rather kiss Daisuke before I try to kiss Crash again, and I pout.
I'm ready when you are.
I kiss Daisuke in spite.
Well, Daisuke, you finally get some action from Sachiko.
I know my happiness total's gone up.
At what kind of angle? Like a 90-degree angle, or
At this point, every angle.
every?
It's kind of going everywhere.
as he literally pops 45 boners. Okay.
Why is acting like a human so hard?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we really fucked up, didn't we?
I mean, I assumed that things weren't going to go perfectly, but I did not think that you guys were going to fucking botch this so bad.
Like we're gonna kill somebody.
One of you threatens to kill somebody, another person forces people through the worst hells they've ever experienced. You knock a guy out and then cock block some other chicks and make other people feel unwanted. Oh, okay. So, the rest of the festival proceeds. And it appears that people are having a time. Word
Just a time.
Word of you guys' misadventures does kind of circulate around the festival. It doesn't bring the mood down a lot, but it does bring the mood down. And shortly, like about an hour or so before the concert is supposed to happen, all of you guys are sitting in a tent. That's off of the main part of where the festival is. And, just kind of, I mean, I don't know about Daisuke. I don't know whether or not he feels like he failed at all.
No, I learned a lot.
Yeah. But there certainly is an atmosphere of the downs.
Brad was supposed to notice me.
and Riddell and Seiko will enter the tent where you guys are hanging out, maybe like getting ready for the concert or whatnot. And Seiko stands there for a moment and rubs the bridge of her nose. And she goes, Are the stories that I'm hearing going around the festival correct? Daisuke, did you torture people in your haunted house?
I gave them a frightful experience. Whether it was torture or not, I think is up to the individual to decide.
There were a lot of individuals who called it torture.
I didn't think it was that bad. But
you are a jaded centuries-year-old immortal.
Just because I was
just
forced
called you
to
a hag.
just because I was forced to spend a week in a box by myself does not mean I'm jaded.
Riddell and Seiko will both look at each other, and they will go, and Sachiko, what happened with Crash?
He wouldn't notice me. And I pout.
And Riddell will walk over to you and will kneel down in front of you and put her hands on your knees. And she will go, Sachiko, my brother has done nothing but notice you ever since he first laid eyes on you. Aside perhaps from Suki and Seiko, you're at least number 2 of all of the girls that he talks about very frequently.
Wanted to kiss the cheerleaders. I pout some more.
Yes, because he's a lech, and they are easy targets.
Did I ruin my chances?
I don't know.
He's a lech. You can't ruin your chances.
He's a ledge.
But maybe take it a little easy next time. Maybe.
I didn't mean to knock him out again. The first time was an accident. The second time was an act of passion.
And then Riddell will turn to Yusuke. She will go, and did I hear correctly that you threatened to kill 2 people today?
Only a little bit.
Once again, she and Seiko look at each other, and she goes, "There's no such thing as a little bit of killing." What happened?
Clearly, they have been a part of serial killers.
They were threatening to kill each other, so I just told them to get expedited.
Did they tell you why they were wanted to kill each other?
Yeah, it's a family feud. I'm not too clear on the details, but stuff happens. They wanted to kill each other, so I told them I could help them out.
And Asano, who had been standing by the entrance to the tent that you guys are in, just kind of goes, "These are our gods." And Seiko will kind of nod, and so will Riddell. Well, regardless of what mishaps may have happened over the course of the day, there is still a concert to put on that will hopefully lead us to rescuing the knight. Sachiko, Seiko is here to take you to go get ready. Daisuke will need you to produce the instruments, if you would please. And Suki, just don't threaten to kill anybody else until it starts.
No guarantee.
Yeah, that's a thing. And Riddell will turn around and exit the thing. So
Is it just that my axe isn't good enough for him?
and Riddell is not. She just keeps walking. She just keeps walking. To which Asano goes, I don't know, I think your axe is pretty nice. What?
Now Asano's putting the moves on her.
What? It's a nice axe. It's so
Yeah,
big. And
it is a nice axe.
round,
Sniff.
and it's just like out there.
I-
I like big weapons and I cannot lie. You other boogie can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a big sword in your face, you get sprung. Okay, I did that.
You did.
I did. All right. So I'm going to over here and this and that and so you guys all go, well, Sachiko goes and gets ready along with Seiko and the now quite disgruntled cheerleading team, who are going to be your backup dancers, by the way. And the so you all get ready. Erston, you start producing some of the instruments. Essentially, the way that everything's going to go through is that with help of some magic from Riddell, and Sachiko's amplifier system, her onboard amplifier system, you're going to be able to essentially get the music heard by pretty much everyone in Frontline. And the hope is that, you know, the combination of the festival and the positive news so far over the past week or so, and the concert, combined with you guys all doing your thing, will make a favorable result in lifting the hold of the Black Glass Flame on. They're hoping for all of Frontline. They're hoping that you can just all of Frontline is now a safe place to be able to set up the operation to retake the capital city of Grondel. The afternoon turns into night, sun starts to set, and the people who want to be gathered close to the stage for the performance start grouping up. As you guys are all going to be on the stage, so that way Suki can bind everyone's energies together while you're getting everything done. From the quote unquote backstage area, you are able to look out onto the crowd, and you notice that the crowd gathered around is not as big as you expected it to be. Not small by any stretch of the imagination, but it is not where you thought it would be.
Oh no.
There are some notable holes. There are some people who, who appears maybe just, they're just like, everyone else is here, so I'm here. Some people who are obviously just drunk and just being wherever they are. So there doesn't appear to be a whole lot of community involvement. At least not as much as you were hoping for when you put this whole thing together. And as the sun dips down and darkness falls, the artificial, the I shouldn't say artificial because they're artificial anyways. The ad hoc, the kind of put together jury rigged spotlights made with glass and torches, kind of to focus light in one particular direction. Because I don't know how much Daisuke wants to use out of the briefcase to put gear together.
Oh, I'll go ham.
Okay, so never mind. You guys got the whole shebang. Accepting that the only person who really knows how to operate any of this shit is Sachiko. Like, as far as like if you put together amplifiers and shit like that. But you do have you guys can like have crash courses and how things work, so that's fine. So yeah, so okay, so you go ham. So there's fucking fireworks and there's fucking
I hook up everything to my axe microphone.
Axophone.
Slam it down in the ground. The microphone from the bottom of it. I'm good to go.
And get a little bit of that. What can I do for you? Because this song makes perfect sense for Sachiko. Alright. Back down. Yeah, it screeches. We will conquer this world one concert at a time. What I need from you guys to do as the concert begins is I need some rolls. I need a body check from Sachiko, a mind check from no. I want soul rolls from all three of yous. And because the happiness quotient is not where it should be, no edges. Thankfully, there are no obstacles. But there are no edges to your rolls because you guys suck.
Yeah, we really fucking sucked. We really dropped the ball.
So everybody give me a soul check.
I guess it's the Knight of Forest for me.
Yeah, obviously.
So 16.
13.
Okay.
17 for me.
17. So that's that. Real quick, give me those numbers again. I heard 17. What'd you get, Sachiko?
14.
14.
17.
16.
And 16. Okay. All right. Well, fortunately, you guys' soul rolls beat the low happiness quotients. And so as the concert proceeds and the music gets, people start, they're getting into it and stuff again, and they're feeling the vibe and they're feeling the love. and all that, and you and Suki, you see the two guys that you were threatened to kill out there among the crowd. They're not like being like buddy buddy or anything, but they are kind of sharing the same space, and they're kind of like looking at each other, and they're like so maybe that's been improved a little bit more. And so there, it appears that mayhaps things have been kind of repaired between them. Daisuke, you see some of the people that it was a little bit more obvious you traumatized than the other ones who didn't really have as much fun, or that had more fun than them. They appear to have made their way into the crowd as the music's gone on. And so, a few of them have come back, and so it looks like, some of that was rescued. Sachiko, as the concert goes on, your backup dancers who, at the beginning were pretty much just, doing what they were supposed to do and appeared to be a little bit salty at you, get into it. And start enjoying their bits of the performance a little bit more, and then you will even see Crash out in the crowd with an I Heart Suki, or not I Heart Sachiko, sorry, with an I Heart Sachiko headband on. Just kind of grooving and bopping along to the music with everyone else. So thankfully, it appears that you guys are able to pull victory from the jaws of defeat. And at the climax of the evening, when Sachiko finishes her last song of the set, and the pyro goes off, and everyone who is there, which was more than what started, but still not quite as much as you thought that there would be. As the pyro goes up and Sachiko, like raises her hand in the air, and you guys kind of do your wudge along with Riddell. You feel rainbow waves of energy and reverberate through the area, and everywhere that you see the rainbow waves touch, a little more color, a little more hue, a little more, energy, vibrancy is added. And so you get the feeling that your experiment overall was a success, just not as great of a success as it could have been.
Yeah, because we suck.
Because all of you are good gods, but horrible people.
Next time we hide in a corner till the concert.
I was working towards science.
He was sciencing.
It was either I threatened to kill them or I let them kill me. I mean, but I would have been in time to come back for the concert.
Okay. All right. So, you guys head to the backstage, and everyone's clapping, and Riddell and Seiko are there, and they're like, good, good job, excellent, excellent performance, Sachiko, as usual. And it appears to have worked. We are getting reports from people that have been coming up to us ever since the final song, saying that the area of Frontline and a little bit around it appears to have been freed of the influence of the Black Glass Flame. I think we found what we need to do in order to truly free the capital. And then from there, it appears that it is the hope and positivity that you all bring, sometimes despite yourselves, that's going to change the world. And for a moment, Seiko gets, kind of emotional. She gets kind of teary-eyed, and she's like, and it appears that you are all truly the answer to my prayers. And I want to thank you again for everything that you've tried to do. And sometimes you've been successful and sometimes you haven't, but you've only proven that as great as you are as gods, you're still people, and you're a little bit flawed, and I wouldn't have you any other way. And then Asana's like, I would. And
If
Riddell
Andrews could cry, I would be crying.
and Riddell and Seiko will cut glances at Asana, and he'll just shrug. And the tent flap will the backstage tent flap will open, and Sachiko, before even your heightened thank you for showing me the error of my ways. I'll do whatever you ask as long as I don't end up at either of those 9 hells. The tent flat opens, and Sachiko, before even your heightened mechanical reflexes are able to compensate, you are wrapped up in a hug of the big, burly, muscly arms,
Zone?
of Crash.
My systems reboot.
Meow,
My
meow,
systems
meow,
go
meow, meow,
online
meow,
and then
meow, meow,
reboot
meow.
really quick.
And he's like,
I thought you didn't care about me.
oh, what? As he pushes you away. He's got you at arm's length, but he's still got his arms on your shoulders. And he goes, You're one of the weirdest girls I've ever met. How could I not care about you?
I gave him a
Ding!
little
He's getting,
bonk on the head. My little baka. But like in the cute anime girl way, like Toradora way. Very
man,
Toradora way.
man.
Like not like a full on
Yeah.
bonk, but just like a you baka.
Man, Toradora fucked me up. Toradora gave me all the feels. I watched it at a really weird time in my life too. Anyways, so and at the same time that Sachiko and Crash are kind of sharing their moment, Daisuke, you will feel Seiko's hand like crawl into yours. She's obviously trying to stay out of Suki's eyesight. So she's kind of using your body as a shield and kind of standing with Daisuke in between. She's just kind of grabbed your hand and is squeezing it gently.
Squeeze it back. Virgin senses are going off. Your virgin alarm is tingling.
Meanwhile, old bitter lady Suki, you goddamn kids and your hormones. Okay. So, we will cut to a cutaway scene inside the darkened monochrome castle that looms upon the hill. Just, a stone's throw away from Frontline, where a rainbow burst of energy has just been seen, and the effects of it are felt even this far in, to where the monsters and the horrible beasts inside the castle cower and frighten at the energy that has been burst forth. The Ashen Lady, sitting upon her throne, idly tapping the ruined wood surface with her stony looking fingers, and the oily, dashing looking priest Kaji. She looks at him and she goes, "Did you feel that?" "I did, Your Highness." And hearing the reports back from our frontline spies, it appears that these individuals are much more than we originally assumed. We have to do something about them before he finds out, before they make their assault. I am in utter agreement with you, in utter agreement with you, Your Highness. What would you have me do? Whatever it takes. Those gods, they cannot be allowed to live, and they must be brought low. They must be brought low in front of those who would believe in them, brought low in front of those who worship them, brought low in front of those who dare to bring color to my halls. Very well, Your Highness. I will see to it, personally, that they meet their end before the next moon rises. See to it that that is the case, Kaji. Otherwise, I would hate to tell teacher his student failed. And cutting away back to all of you. The night has deepened, and while the party lingers, the effort that all of you had to put in to making this thing work, and in some instances pulling it back from the brink of failure, has drained all of you. Even Sachiko, you're trying, even if you don't sleep, you're just kind of sitting there, just kind of, you're in a recuperative state.
Low power mode.
Low power mode. In your tent that you guys were all given, that shares the same tent space with the Deadly Vipers. You're just, you're resting. You feel like you need it, even if by all accounts you shouldn't. And the camera will pan out from the tent that you all are in to show the Black Flame Cardinal Kaji floating above the above front line, black flames dancing between his fingers. Apparently, no one is able to see him, which, shouldn't be surprised. He's a wizard. He can make himself invisible and shit. Who cares? And he looks down at the tent that all of you are in, and he swirls his hands together, and the fire coalesces, and you hear him say eldritch words that echo and reverberate on the wind. And he will shoot black flame down from his hands, and it will hit the tent that you are all in. But nothing happens. No explosion, no screams, no fire to be seen. And then he will and fly away back towards the ruined capital of Grondel. And with that, we will end the session.
Last fireball for sure.
Oh.
We will find out what happens to our heroes next session. What fell magics has Kaji, the Black Flame Cardinal, laid at the feet of our heroes? Will they be able to stop whatever horrible plans our villains have in store for them? Or will all finally succumb to the influence of the Black Flame and the will of the Obsidian Empire? To everyone who is watching and has been watching, I would like to thank you all very much for joining us. It has been a pleasure this evening running this game, and I hope that everyone enjoys it. For those who are wanting to relive the action or want to spread it to your friends, because VODs on Twitch don't last that long, I do have the recordings of these sessions available on my YouTube channel. You can go to youtube.com/GritCityMike. It'll pop up. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. With all of my players, please say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And we will have a brief after actions as I figure out XP for you guys and stuff like that. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Good night.